Conversation Part 1.
I can't believe we've been standing here for almost an hour, and there's still no sign of her.
Honestly, I'm starting to think she either forgot about our meeting or something really unexpected happened.
I mean, we did confirm everything last night, right? I remember seeing her text saying, "See you at 3 sharp."
Yeah, I saw that too, which is why I'm a little baffled that she's this late without even sending a message.
Maybe we should try calling her again, although I feel like we've already tried several times with no luck.
I did try, twice actually, but it went straight to voicemail both times, which is not like her at all.
It's strange because she's usually the kind of person who's 10 minutes early to everything.
Exactly. That's why I'm torn between being annoyed and being worried, because this is so out of character.
You know what's funny? I even joked this morning that she would probably get here before us, and now look at us.
It's not so funny now, is it? I mean, we've been pacing back and forth for what feels like forever.
I know, right? I even memorized every single crack on this sidewalk from walking back and forth so many times.
If she doesn't show up soon, I might just start talking to random strangers to pass the time.
You go ahead. I'll just pretend I don't know you if you start acting like a weirdo.
Thanks for the support, Anna. Truly heartwarming.
Anytime, Mark. But seriously, what do we do? Should we keep waiting or just call it a day?
I guess we can wait a little bit longer, maybe another 15 minutes, just in case she got held up somehow.
That's fair. I just wish we knew something, anything, so we wouldn't be stuck here second-guessing everything.
Yeah, not knowing is honestly the worst part. I keep imagining ridiculous scenarios in my head.
Same here. Like, what if she's on some grand, unexpected adventure and completely forgot about us?
Or what if she's stuck in some bizarre traffic jam involving a parade of ducks crossing the street?
That would actually be the most acceptable excuse at this point. Ducks are hard to argue with.
True. Imagine explaining that to us without sounding completely insane, though.
I think at this point, any explanation would be welcome, no matter how crazy it sounds.
You're right. Even aliens abducted my phone would be better than this silence.
Should we maybe grab a coffee nearby while we wait? Standing here is starting to feel kind of pathetic.
Good idea. At least that way, if she finally shows up, we'll be caffeinated and slightly less grumpy.
Agreed. Plus, a little coffee might save us from turning into statues right here on the sidewalk.
All right then, let's head to that cafe across the street. We'll keep an eye on this spot from there.
Sounds like a plan. And if she texts or calls while we're gone, we can just rush back.
Perfect. Let's just hope that by the time we get our coffee, she'll finally have arrived. Conversation Part 2.
Hey, you look completely swamped. Everything all right?
Honestly, I'm drowning in work right now, and the deadlines are all coming up faster than I expected.
Wow, that sounds overwhelming. What's going on exactly?
Well, 3 different projects that were supposed to be spaced out somehow all got rescheduled to this week, and now I'm racing against time.
That sounds brutal. Is there anything I can do to help, even a little?
I appreciate it, but most of it is really specific to my role, so it's pretty much all on me to handle it.
Man, that's rough. Are you at least getting enough sleep these days?
Barely. I've been staying up past midnight every night this week just trying to make a dent in all these tasks.
That's definitely not sustainable. You're going to burn out if this keeps up.
I know, but the thing is, if I don't get everything done by Friday, I'm risking major setbacks for the entire team.
That's so much pressure to be under. Are your managers aware of how much you're juggling right now?
I mentioned it in passing, but they just kind of nodded and said, "Hang in there," so not super helpful.
Typical. They expect miracles without offering any real support.
Exactly. It's like they see us as robots who can just keep producing without limits.
Do you at least have a plan for tackling everything, like a checklist or something?
I do, actually. I broke everything down into small, manageable parts, but even then, it's like climbing a mountain.
At least you're organized about it. That already puts you ahead of a lot of people.
True, but organization only goes so far when there are literally not enough hours in the day.
I hate that for you. It's so frustrating when you're doing everything right and still feel like you're sinking.
Yeah, it's one of those weeks where I just have to push through, no matter how exhausting it gets.
Make sure you don't skip meals though. You need energy to stay sharp.
You're right. Yesterday I was so caught up that I realized at 9 p.m. that I hadn't eaten anything all day.
That's scary. Seriously, no task is worth wrecking your health over.
I know. I'll try to be better today. Maybe I'll even order something quick so I don't have to cook.
Good idea. Also, remember, you don't have to be perfect with everything. Sometimes good enough really is enough.
That's something I struggle with a lot, letting go of that need for everything to be flawless.
Trust me, it's better to finish things at 90% than to crash trying to get them to 100%.
Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you.